Moment in space, example number 1. A moment of 1,200, unit is Newton meter. In the plane ADGF is shown in the figure. So meron tayong rectangle ADGF and yung space moment is acting on the plane of the rectangle ADGF. Ito yung mga tinatanong. Find the moment about the x-axis or simply the x component of the moment. Number 2, find the moment about the y-axis or yan yung y component of the moment. And number 3, find the moment about the z-axis or the z component of the moment. Dalawang solutions tayo para sa problem na ito. Solution number 1 is the component method. So tignan natin yung figure sa right side na. So right side view. So andito yung observer. Ito yung line of sight. So ito na yung makikita natin kapag right side view. So tawagin natin itong angle na ito na theta. Itong dimension na ito along z is 3.6 meters and dimension along y is 4.2 meters. So masosolve natin si theta. So using tangent function, so the tangent of theta is equal to the opposite 4.2 divided by the adjacent 3.6, so that theta is equal to 49.3987.0535 degrees. So hindi tayo mag-round off kasi pagtutugmain natin yung sagot ng dalawang solutions. Okay, ito yung moment, space moment, acting on the plane ADGF. Then ito naman yung kanyang components. Ito at saka ito. Itong component na ito ay tatawagin nating y component. So siya ay my. So kung bakit naging y component, pag-usapan natin mamaya. At itong component naman na ito ay the z component, mz. So pag-usapan natin mamaya kung bakit siya naging mz. Pansinin natin yung 3D. So kapag tinignan natin ng top view, then ang makikita natin na component ni moment ay counterclockwise, which is acting on the plane xz. So itong component na ito, itong horizontal moment na ito, yan yung my, kasi the axis of rotation is the y-axis. So ito nga yun, itong my na ito. Then kung titignan naman natin ng front view, so ito yung observer, so ito yung line of sight. So ang makikita natin ay vertical component ng moment, which is ito yan, which is acting on the plane xy. At itong moment na ito is mz. Kaya tinawag na mz kasi the axis of rotation is the z-axis. At itong mz na ito sa 3D ay ito yon pagdating naman sa 2D. Okay, pansinin natin itong right side view. So base sa right side view, ang x component is 0. Ang y component is, so itong component na ito is equal to the given moment, which is 1,200. And then since my is the adjacent ng angle theta, then my is equal to the resultant moment 1,200 times cosine of theta. So that my is 780.9496481 Newton meter. And so sa top view, yung my is counterclockwise. So kapag counterclockwise yung moment, ang sign convention positive. Then mz is equal to the given moment 1,200, and itong z component na to is the opposite ng theta. So therefore we use the sine function. So 1,200 sine of the angle 49 degrees, so that the z component is 911.1079228 Newton meter. And sa front view, ang direction ng MZ is clockwise. So kapag clockwise, the moment is negative. So para sa number 1, the moment about the x-axis or the x-component is 0. So ang sagot sa number 1 is letter B. The number 2, ito na yung y-component, 780.94. At ang sagot ay letter A. The number 3, the moment about the z-axis or the z-component. So ito na yung z-component, 911. At ang sagot ay letter D. Pwede nating express yung space moment in vector form. So the space moment is the x component, then I, plus the y component J, plus the z component K. So ang x component ay 0, and then I, plus the y component 780.94, and so on, and then J, and MZ, the z component is negative 911.10, and so on, and then K. So ito na yung moment in vector form. Itong solution 1, the component method, ay madali lang ito kapag ang space moment ay 1-dimensional or 2-dimensional. So kapag 3-dimensional yung space moment, then mahirap i-apply ang solution 1. So therefore, ang gagamitin natin ay solution 2. Sa solution 2, gagamit tayo ng vector analysis. So analyze muna natin yung plane ADGF, kung saan nag-act yung moment. So kailangan natin kumuha ng vector which is perpendicular doon sa plane ADGF. So yung vector na perpendicular sa ADGF is actually the normal vector. So ang normal vector ay pwedeng ito yung direction ng normal vector, or pwedeng pakabila. Basta perpendicular ang normal vector doon sa rectangle ADGF. Itong normal vector na to ay unit normal vector. So dahil dalawa ang possible normal vectors, ito yung una, ang direction ay ito, and then ito naman yung ikalawa. So sino sa kanilang dalawa ang kukunin natin? So ang direction ng space moment ay ito. So kung halimbawa ito yung normal vector, nakaturo pa ibaba, so andito yung observer. So sa perspective ng observer na ito, ang moment is clockwise. And then kung ito naman yung normal vector, nakaturo naman pa itaas, then andito yung observer. Kung saan nakaturo yung normal vector, andun yung observer. So sa perspective naman ng observer na ito, itong moment na ito is counterclockwise naman. So ang pipiliin natin na direction ng normal vector is yung direction na magbibigay ng observer na ang perspective is counterclockwise yung moment. So based from the figure, so since ito yung observer na ang moment is counterclockwise, so ito yung pipiliin natin na direction ng normal vector. Sa pagkuha ng normal vector, meron tayong dalawang paraan. So unang paraan is gagamit tayo ng gradient. So ang gagawin, bali hahanapin natin yung equation of the plane ADGF, and then pag nakuha na natin yung equation ng plane, then kukunin natin yung gradient ng equation ng plane. At yung gradient na yon is the normal vector. Medyo may katagalan yung gradient. So ang pangalawang paraan to obtain a normal vector is by using cross product. So mag cross product na lang tayo sa pagkuha ng normal vector. Para sa cross product, kailangan natin ng dalawang vectors. So itong vector na ito, tawagin nating vector 1. Ang direction is galing sa G papunta kay F na. Tapos ito naman yung vector 2. So direction is from G to D. So vector 1, ang x-component ng vector 1 is pakaliwa 2.5, so negative 2.5 I. Ang y-component ng vector 1 is 0. Ang z-component ng vector 1 is also 0. And then for vector 2, ang x-component ng vector 2 is 0. Ang y-component ng vector 2 is upward 4.2, so positive. Ang z-component ng vector 2 is towards 3.6, so positive. Okay, ang normal vector is the result of a cross product. So ang tanong, so sino kaya sa dalawa? Is it V1 cross V2 or V2 cross V1? So kapag ang pinili natin ay V1 cross V2, so tayo ay magdodrawing ng angle from V1 towards V2. Then kapag naman V2 cross V1, tayo ay mag-create ng angle from V2 papuntang V1. So ngayong meron na tayong mga angles, then dapat itong direction na ito ay maging counterclockwise. So para dito sa V2 cross V1, so para maging counterclockwise itong angle na ito, so dapat ang observer natin ay nandito. So ang observer ay kung saan nakaturo yung normal vector. So bali ang direction ng V2 cross V1 is ito. So kung dito nakaturo yung cross product, then andito yung observer. So sa perspective ng observer na ito, yung angle na ito is counterclockwise. So take note na itong cross product na ito, V2 cross V1, is perpendicular to the two vectors V1 and V2, and therefore the cross product is also perpendicular to the plane containing the vectors V1 and V2. Ang direction naman ng V1 cross V2 is ito naman. So yan yung V1 cross V2. So kung dito nakaturo yung cross product, so andito yung observer, and sa perspective ni observer, itong rotation na to is counterclockwise. And recall, dalawa nga yung normal vectors kanina. So ang sabi natin, 'di ba, ito yung pipiliin natin na normal vector, so that itong moment na to will be counterclockwise. So therefore ang pipiliin natin is V1 cross V2, so that yung observer ay nandito katulad ng observer dito. Next, we solve for the cross product V1 cross V2. Applying knowledge natin sa cross product, so ang result is 0i plus 9j minus 10.5k. So ito na yung normal vector, say big N. So ang kailangan natin unit vector small n. So the unit vector is equal to the big vector, so 0i plus 9j minus 10.5k. Then i-divide natin by the magnitude of the vector, so square root of 0 square plus 9 square plus negative 10.5 square. So the unit vector n is equal to 0i plus 9j minus 10.5k all over square root of 191.25. Then the moment vector is equal to the magnitude of the space moment times the normal vector, the normal unit vector. So the magnitude of the space moment is 1200 times the unit vector normal, so 0i plus 9j minus 10.5k over square root of 191.25. Then expand, so 0i plus 780.5 9496481J, then minus 911.1079.228K. So ito na yung moment vector. And obviously, ang x component is 0. Ang y component is positive 780.94. And the z component is negative 911.10.